Well, today's date is January 18th, 2025, and there's a pizza oven right there. So I've been away for almost 2 weeks from the shop. So I got to come in. I'm going to be waking this shop up, and then hopefully by the end of the day, at some point, I'm going to have a big brother for this hit and miss right here. So this one's horizontal, and the one that I'm going to hopefully be getting here in a little bit is a vertical one. So, but it doesn't run. The piston slides up and down in it, and the crank works. So there's not much more that can go wrong with something like that. So as I'm getting ready here, I'm trying to get some light in here. It's about, I don't have a, wait, maybe I do. Let's see what the temperature is. Huh. I think I have a, there it is. Let's see what the temperature is in here. Yeah, 49 degrees. It's cold. So what I'm doing right now is, now that I'm going to be back for a while, I'm unloading my all my tools from the back of the El Camino. So anyway, it's going to be a beautiful day today, and as Greg and I get going on this, I'll be taking little snippets as we acquire some new projects. Over to our first stop. Now this is the hit and miss we're talking about right here, and we got this whole barrel that he's he's gifting over to us over here. We're going to get that out. So there's two items that we're going to get in the way. The other, I'm hoping we'll be able to get temporarily put that over there. We're going to have the hit and miss, and this is a 5-horse, isn't it? Didn't we see?
Yeah. No,
yeah.
4-horse.
Oh, it's a 4-horse. So anyway, we're going to see if we can drive the air compressor. So I'm going to get an air compressor with the tank, and this for sure today. Hopefully this thing is in the way, so we're going to move that over as well.
That's 1,400 pounds of nuts and bolts.
So by the way, this is Greg. So Greg is the guy in charge of what we're going to be doing today. So I'll be back. This is the container that we got to clear out. So I'll be back. Downtown Pasadena.
Yeah, right. There's a medical building now there. There used to be a battery rebuilder next door to us on the corner, and then we had the 2 buildings south of that we bought. We got in down there when Fair Oaks and Del Mar was a really edgy area. You know, because it used to be the worst part of town. There was some really edgy bars down the street on Fair Oaks.
That's not too far from Arroyo Parkway then either, is it?
It's 2 streets over.
Oh, okay.
There was Raymond and then Arroyo Parkway.
Yeah.
But we were there, and then see between Casablanca Fan and us, we kind of cleaned up the neighborhood. Remember, you know Casablanca?
Yeah. That's Burton? Our first fan when we bought our place
Burton,
in Monrovia.
Burton A. Burton, he was Casablanca Fan, and he got buying up buildings until he moved out to a 100,000 square foot place in City of Industry because it had a rail siding for his railroad cars, because he owned railroad cars with the Casablanca stuff in it that went all over the nation. Yeah. So
yeah, that was the fan to get. Let me see if I can twist this.
He was a big buddy of Walt Kimball.
I don't know who that is.
Walt Kimball was the guy, the animator for Disney, for Walt Disney, and Walt had a big train collection down in Rosemead,
Oh,
in his
okay.
backyard. I used to go down there with my aunt and uncle for the 4th of July, and he had a big car barn with all his steam engines that he'd gotten from Hawaii and different places and had in his backyard, you know.
Oh, wow.
And he had a full Model T fire engine house there on the property. I mean, you know, it was a fucking.
Where was it in relation to Rosemead?
Well, it's to the right of Rosemead, south on.
Over by Muscatel and that area, Mission Road?
Well, it was a few blocks off of Rosemead to the right. I'm trying to think of the name of the street because.
There's
Anyway.
Muscatel that runs
Anyway,
north.
it was. I couldn't tell you exactly because it was when I was a kid.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I'd go
yeah.
down there. But if you ever go to Disneyland here, one of the steam engines is the Ward Kimball,
Okay.
and he was a member too of a Dixieland group called the Firehouse 5+2. And he used to play the trombone or different. He's a really interesting guy, really nice guy. Him and his wife too. They had a station house too there in the backyard, and it was just full of model trains.
Cool.
I mean, it
Wow.
was just shelf after shelf.
Well, I can,
after
you know,
shelf.
when I was growing up, we grew up in El Monte, and it was all walnut trees, and in Baldwin Park, it was orange groves, you know.
Well, see, and he was next to a big orange grove too, and he had always told the people when they sell the orange grove,
Yeah.
you know, let us know. Don't do that. Let me move the other thing first.
Oh,
And then he wanted to buy the orange grove so he could extend his tracks.
Well,
Because all he could do was go straight back and forth from the engine house out to the street, back and forth.
It doesn't
I mean,
matter
yeah.
if it was running.
He had a big car barn with the 2 steam engines and a bunch of cars, and you know, he had this one of these little track car things, you know, a flatbed thing,
Yeah.
just with 4 wheels on it. And I used to love to go out there and push it up to the end of the track, get it rolling, and ride it down to the car barn, you know. Fuck the pool. I didn't want to go in the pool. I wanted to.
Yeah, even when we would go to Nebraska, the Roundhouse area had, my grandma would rent out to the railroad guys, you know, overnight. But anyway, they had those hand pump.
The hand pump carts, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this wasn't a hand pumper. This was just a flat cart, you know. Anyway,
All right.
it was all kinds of interesting stuff.
Well, we grew up
But,
in
I
a
mean,
better time,
yeah,
I
if
think.
you ever go to Disneyland again, you'll see the one steam engine is the Ward Kimball, and that's the thing is that he was a big animator in the early days for Walt, and then helped him put together Disneyland, basically. You know,
Okay.
with
All right. Yeah, I remember the big deal when they had all the tractors out there.
he was a good friend of my aunt and uncle, and I'd go down there with them.
Okay, I'll be back. Okay, that's one down. We're gonna go over and get the hit and miss next. So look at this, 1,400 pounds of stainless steel nuts, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, this is kind of exciting. So I'm gonna get a magnet and some carts and see what kind of rewards are at the bottom of this. Greg moved all these machines and moved the Ganesh in, and Pete moved the table and the closing in. Oh! You're just right here on this side. So we're going to go over and get the hit and miss next. I'm going to leave everything open. We're going to be right back.
Yeah, you might want to pull this
one? Okay.
Check the door, just in case.
Yeah, 10-4, 10-4.
It's taking a few minutes to...
Right. Okay, I'm going to close the door when he pulls out, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back in the thing here, so we're going to be picking this up. This is a filter. I think it's for nitrogen, but it's such a heavy-duty piece. It's all stainless. I'm getting it more for display purposes than for any practical use. So anyway, we're going to be picking this up and start coming close to ending this event for the day. Oh, I still have to get that air compressor. So anyway, I'm going to be working on getting that. So I'll be back. Oh. You want to tie these together? I can go get my rope.
No, I've got a ratchet strap.
Oh, okay. That one's in. So you definitely gotta.
No, that's good. Well, maybe a little bit more this way.
Push it over a little bit.
Hold on.
So what he's going to do is get a cinch up over here, and then we're going to try and take it over to the shop using the flywheels. Oh, wow. Yeah. You know, if we got it,
I'm going to take it over, I think, like this.
yeah, okay, we're both on the same page.
Yeah. Well, this This is way better than trying to put it back on the cart.
Really, because you're doing an excellent job.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking about that. I was going, okay.
All
Am
this.
I gonna try to lie it on the cart and then still put the cart over?
Yeah. Well, we almost got it out. Headed towards its new home. So what we're going to do is, this is the cart I'm going to put it on.
Okay, now wait a minute. I want to loosen that up. I want to loosen this up and slide the forks in a little bit. I don't like it
yeah.
on the tip, because if it's bouncing down the street, I don't want it to.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Si, senor. Hey, in your meanderings around your boxes, have you come across any Ford Model A or T coils?
No.
Okay.
Not that I mean, I might have, and you know, who knows? You know, I might have just forgot that that's what it was there.
Oh, I just put it in your data acquisition package. Muy perfecto.
When I'm moving stuff, I always ask myself, how would the Dunkel brothers do it? You know who the Dunkel brothers are?
Oh, no, you dunkled me.
Okay, you'll see them around. They got a huge facility off the 5 now, freeway, but they're the big machinery, heavy moving guys, the Dunkel brothers.
Oh.
And they're all brown. They have all like Cordovan brown trucks, you know, and I mean, beautiful shit.
Well, you got
you know,
a different life experience than I do.
Yeah,
You talk a foreign language
yeah,
to me.
the Dunkel brothers, you lost that.
Dunkel brothers.
Dunkel brothers, yeah. How would the Dunkels do it?
So we got it back further now. And then what we're going to do next is put this on the forks.
Yeah, that's way better.
Okay, this is an epic day today. So we got the hit and miss is going to be here. So we'll have 2 hit and misses. Let me get this on the... So this is kind of a long video, but it is what it is. You either get good hits or not. So anyway, Greg's going to be bringing that in here in a minute. Oh, it looks like the battery's dead, so I'll be back. Okay, I got a fresh battery. This one's a tough one.
Huh?
This one's the one you do for your lats. So this is going to.
I don't want to put this in that.
Oh no, don't worry about
What
it.
I want to do is put this out back, and I'll find you another better cart for this.
Sure.
Okay? I got better carts where we can put it on a cart, and then you can bolt it down or work on it, or
All right.
steal a frame cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Works for me.
So we'll just, where are you taking that? Out back?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you notice I can use the carts.
Well, you can put a tabletop on that.
Yep, that you already got it. So, yeah, I'm excited about all of this. Look at, this was a laser cart. Look how neat this is. So, I got a bunch of, bits, inserts. All this stuff is real old, but still, not older than me. Trying to film and
Yeah, you can't do it. You got to pull this back,
yeah.
and then push down.
Oops. Oops, sorry. One more. Oh boy, sweet.
Is that a Jack in the Box hat?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Pete has the chicken. So that needs to be reworked. So this is for a while, this is gonna be an hour a day type of a project right here. I'll just try to get one lead up to it. It already cranks over and everything, so if it does that, we're in pretty good shape. So this is the crank for it right here. So anyway, we'll see how this progresses. We'll do it, pick a aspect of this and then start working on it. I just wanted to make a point here. Greg and I and everything you see in here is on wheels. All the welding equipment, all of the detonation stuff over there, the PDE. So he's going to get me a cart that we can put this, the new hit and miss. And the game plan is if I can get those hit and misses to operate the air compressor, then we can use a sandblaster over here. So, and then everything will be working. So that's the game plan. I'll be back. Okay, so we're coming over to get a air compressor with a tank, and maybe find an electric cart over here. Greg said there's a couple air compressors and tanks, so that's what we're gonna see what we can do to pick up here. Anyway, I'll be back.